Hello travelers, what's up? Traveling from Sesriem to the Vioolsdrift Noordoewer border post takes you back through some of Namibia's vast and striking landscapes. This video is your complete guide to the return journey, covering the route, distances, road conditions, fuel stops, and key travel tips to help you get the most out of your road trip. So let's get started. At this point of your journey, hopefully you would have stayed at least 2 nights in Sesriem. It gives you time to take in the incredible Sossusvlei dunes, Dead Vlei, and Sesriem Canyon without having to rush it all. The desert climate can be really harsh, so this extra time also helps you adjust and allows for sunrise and sunset adventures too. The best times for both photos and cooler temperatures. Aim to check out and hit the road as early as possible to make the most of the daylight.
Woo! It is now 38 degrees, just past 12 o'clock, and I'm just leaving.
Driving after dark isn't recommended. Wildlife can suddenly cross the road and visibility becomes poor, making it very risky to drive back at night. Getting back to the border with time to spare also allows you to settle in, find accommodation nearby, or even continue your journey into South Africa comfortably. Before setting off, make sure to download offline maps. Mobile reception is patchy and often non-existent, especially on the gravel roads and in the remote areas. Having maps saved on your phone means you won't get lost, even if your signal drops. Keep in mind that Google Maps often underestimates travel times on gravel roads. While you can drive it at around 80 to 100 kilometers on tarred roads, you'll need to slow down to about 60 kilometers or less on gravel, particularly where the road is rough or being repaired, so add a time buffer to your planning. The return route from Sesriem to the Vioolsdrift Noordoewer border spans roughly 806 kilometers and takes around 10 to 12 hours of driving time, excluding stops. This long but scenic drive takes you through some truly beautiful terrain. So from the Sesriem outer gate, you're going to head back along the D826 for a short distance, then turn right onto the C19 gravel road. Drive cautiously as this stretch is about 150 kilometers and can be corrugated and dusty. Noordoewer is your first major stop and the last reliable fuel point before the road transitions back to tar. Top up your tank here and check your tires. From Noordoewer, continue on the C19 west until it intersects with the B1. Head south on the B1 to Keetsmanshoop. This section is around 285 kilometers. Keetsmanshoop is a good place to refuel, rest, and pick up any supplies if you may need. Then from there, continue south on the B1 for 166 kilometers to reach Grenau. From Grenau, it's another 138 kilometers south to Noordoewer on the B1. Noordoewer is your final fuel stop before crossing the border. Make sure your tank is full as there are no fuel available at the border post itself. The drive is long, but it will take you through some amazing scenery. Here are the key highlights. So starting in the iconic Great Dunes of the Namib Desert near Sossusvlei and Dead Vlei, you'll then enter open desert plains with dramatic rock formations, unique desert plants, and possibly even a few animals roaming the land. As you approach Keetsmanshoop, don't miss the Quiver Tree Forest. It's a landscape filled with surreal aloe trees that makes for a great photo stop. If you have time, a detour to Fish River Canyon is so worth it. The views are breathtaking and it's one of Africa's largest canyons. Further south, the road descends towards the lush Orange River Valley, bringing you back to the border crossing at Noordoewer. Along the way, keep an eye out for wildlife like oryx, springbok, and maybe even desert-adapted elephants or giraffes. It's a scenic trip full of natural beauty and great chances to spot animals in their wild habitat. Here are some quick tips when visiting Sesriem. Accommodation in Sesriem has limited lodging and tends to book out quite quickly, especially from May to September being peak season, so always plan ahead. Noordoewer, however, offers a decent selection of guest houses, lodges, and self-catering chalets, mainly with views of the Orange River and helpful amenities like air conditioning and secure parking. It's a comfortable place to spend your final night before exiting Namibia. There's a link in the caption to our website to help you find accommodation that suits your style and your budget. Clients do often ask what to pack when visiting Sesriem. Days in the desert can be very hot, often rising above 30 degrees Celsius, while nights are quite cold, dropping to around 7 degrees Celsius in winter. That's May to September. Evening temperatures can fall as low as 1 degree Celsius. It's important to bring plenty of water, a hat and sunscreen, comfortable sturdy walking shoes and flip-flops, warm layers for the chilly evenings, a torch with extra batteries just in case, and of course your camera. The Sesriem outer gate is the main entrance to Sossusvlei and Deadvlei in the Namib National Park. You'll need to pay a park fee and adhere to the opening hours. Gates open 1 hour before sunrise and close 1 hour after sunrise. Be sure to plan your dune visits early to catch those stunning morning colors. Fuel stops are available at Maltahawe, Bethany, Kitsmanshoop, Grenau, and Noordoewer. It's important to fill up at these towns as fuel stations become scarce and very far apart, especially on the gravel roads near Sesriem. Car hire. Renting a vehicle in Namibia is a bit different to what you might be used to. Namibia's roads can be rough, remote, and incredibly long, so if you're flying in and planning to self-drive, go for a 4x4 vehicle. It's not just for adventure, it's for safety and comfort too, especially on gravel roads and mountain passes. Driving is on the left, just like in the UK. You'll obviously need your driver's license or international driving permit. Again, always carry 2 spare tires, plenty of water, and a physical or offline downloaded map, because once you leave major towns, fuel stations are rare and mobile signals can be non-existent. Night driving is strongly discouraged as wildlife often cross the roads after dark, making collisions a serious risk. Also, plastic bags are banned in Namibia, especially in national parks, so be sure to bring reusable bags instead. Vehicle advice. While a high-clearance 2-wheel drive can handle these routes in dry weather, a 4x4 is strongly recommended, especially if you plan to go beyond Sesriem into Sossusvlei without using the 2-wheel drive car park shuttle. Make sure your travel insurance covers self-driving in Namibia as well. We always provide emergency contact numbers just for peace of mind. Some roads, particularly near Sesriem and Solitaire, have been reported in poor condition. For example, in March 2025, the C19 near Solitaire suffered major rain damage, causing erosion gullies and potholes locally known as dongas. During the rainy season, being from January to April, road conditions can change rapidly. It's best not to take any risks. Feel free to contact us for real-time updates and possible detours before you set off. Border crossing. Crossing the border from Namibia into South Africa at the Vioolsdrift Noordoewer border post is generally a straightforward process. The border is open 24 hours a day, and formalities usually take around 20 to 40 minutes. Make sure you've got all the necessary documents with you. That's a valid passport with at least 6 months validity, your vehicle registration paper, proof of insurance, and a country code sticker. You'll also need to pay a road user fee in cash, as card payments aren't always reliable due to poor connectivity. It's best to carry cash in Namibian dollars or South African rands just to be on the safe side. Border officials may inspect your vehicle too, so pack everything neatly and allow some extra time in case of any delays. And there you have it, your complete guide to driving from Sesriem back to the Vioolsdrift Noordoewer border post. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments, and don't forget to reach out for road condition updates before you travel. Click the next video for Sossusvlei road conditions and what to expect. Thank you for watching, safe travels, and we'll see you on the road. Happy traveling!